Yes, she's got everything she needs. I got her temperature right here.
Oh, that red light's right on me. There's a good color for tonight. All right, I want to thank you guys for coming out tonight. Friday, Second Fridays. That means we are here for NetRadio's Second Fridays at our favorite place, the Talking Stick. And I thank you enough for joining us. We're here for a special night tonight, and that's because we are raising money for the American Red Cross, who does such great work around the world, benefiting so many different people who have great need. This particular last 2 weeks, we have seen so many disasters just in our country alone. I mean, just off the top of my head, I can think of the Texas wildfires, which are still raging in Texas, Hurricane Irene, and Tropical Storm Lee. That's just in the last couple of weeks. And that's just here in the United States. There's disasters that happen all over. I mean, there was an earthquake in New York, for goodness sakes. Stuff happens everywhere, and what we need to do for ourselves is think about how we can be prepared so that when disaster strikes, it kind of does, we know what to do. We're a little bit more able to handle it. And with the American Red Cross here, it's a lot easier to deal with it. There's a lot of different ways that you can help. Your donation tonight will go to the American Red Cross. You can also text on your cell phone very easily. If you want to make an additional donation, just text the word Red Cross to 90999 and $10 will go directly to Red Cross. You can make a cash donation. You can make a check donation out to the American Red Cross, and I will make sure they get it. We have a volunteer here from American Red Cross. And we're going to have some brochures here. It's just a little bit late getting here. We'll have some brochures and some information for you from American Red Cross. And in these brochure packets, it's going to tell you tips on how you can prepare yourself, your family, your friends, your business, and your pets for a disaster. Some very good tips. One of the greatest tips I learned when I met with American Red Cross a few months ago was to put my information in a Ziploc and stick it in my freezer. Which I would think, why would I stick it in my freezer? Yeah, put some cash in there, put a copy of your credit card numbers, your license, all that stuff, and stick it in your freezer. Because if you have a disaster, if we have an earthquake, if we have your house, heaven forbid, catches on fire or whatever, the freezer is pretty solid. It's going to stay there. And you know where your freezer is, right? In your house. You may get one of those little lock boxes. I know where that is. I know where ours is. This is in the back of the closet behind a bunch of stuff. If we have an earthquake, do you think I'm going to be able to get in there? I'm not going to be able to get in there. But I could probably run into the kitchen, pull open the freezer, grab that bag, and run. Cat bag. Right? So then I got my info. That is a great tip. That is a great tip. That is so easy. I don't have to buy anything. I got some Ziploc bags at home. I don't have to do anything except for make some photocopies and stick some stuff in there. What a great, and that's what the American Red Cross, useful information that we can apply to our lives to make our lives better. And then they're there for us when the world falls apart, right? And so we're giving back to them to help out in gratitude because they help us, our family, and our friends. And they're spread thin right now. The folks from LA are all over right now helping, which to me is amazing. So we've got music, we've got information, we're at a great venue, they've got great food, they've got great beverages. I encourage you to partake. We are going to do a raffle of some stuff like CDs and t-shirts. We call it opportunity drawing because in California you're not supposed to use the R word, it's a bad word. And what else? Oh, hopefully we'll have an auction. I have a friend who's supposed to bring some stuff. If she shows up, we'll do a little auction as well. So, my husband and I are going to get started. We are known as the Conlins. We're going to play a couple of songs for you, and then our friends Seeing Things will get up here and do a great set. I haven't seen them in a while. Also, Tip Jumper will be performing, and after Tip will be Lisa Menzo, and then Eileen Carey. So we have a great lineup of fabulous artists performing with us tonight, and it's all going to be really good. If you have any questions about anything, you can ask my friend Dory, who is helping in the back there, or the front, I guess. She will be selling tickets, the opportunity drawing tickets. She's taking donations, and of course, the $5 donation cover. And I see the information packet stuff coming in from the Red Cross. And we'll have little words from the Red Cross in a minute. But without further ado, my wonderful husband Doug. He does sound and record, so he's a very multi-talented man. Oh, he forgot to tune. Are we going to do Spinning Forward first? Spinning Forward is on the Talking Stick compilation CD. Yeah. Great way to support a wonderful venue is to pick up a copy of the Talking Stick compilation CD. Just give it out to a Nikki, who takes care of us all the time.
I believe you are the one. You're the one for me.
So be very kind to Miss Lindsay, who's a wonderful lady and loves this song. It's called Chasing the Sun. Chase the sun, you run, you walk from the shade, you run from the dark, you can't take the aim, it's what made you start. You chase the sun, you run in the light of the moon. The falling rain is all around, and you're very near the sound. You search for the lies, you drag up close, you can't find the balance, it's what makes you go. You chase the sun, you run in the light of the moon. The falling rain is all around, and you're very near the sound. Chase the sun, you run in the light of the moon. Falling rain all around, and you're very near the sound. Rain all around, and you're very near the sound. Falling rain Tornado.
Your body is a tornado. I want your danger within. You rip through me, tear apart of me. I wanna do it again. There's nothing for you to take love from me. I like to watch it spin. It's harmony when you leave. You find the devastation. Your body is a tornado, dangerous, full of sin. You spiral down, throw me around, damage permanent. There's nothing for you to turn me to, people that will not heal. Because of me, rotate inside of me, leave your devastation. body is a tornado. Your curves twist, turn, and bend. Wrap around me, love me, like me. I wanna do it again. There's nothing for you to take up from me. I can watch it spin. It's hard to be when you leave at the devastation. Your body is a tornado. Your body is a tornado. Your body is a tornado. I like to watch you spin.
They do a slower song. Up and down, it's the roller coaster of our lives. Little man, how you yourself. Little man, how you walk yourself. Little man, how you find yourself. Little man, how you find yourself.
Yeah, we're professionals. We got all this worked out.
This is another new song. We're back up on the top of the roller coaster again.
still rings true. It's you. So true, true, true.
At first I wasn't sold on you, but you made me love and then I knew I love you. I do. What I am is what I know. I'm living far from you each day. You make me feel so much more. I'm thankful for the joy you bring.
I've known you here no matter what. My rebel heart was never too much for you. Sue.
You lift my spirit, you hold dark sand like from an ancient melody grows. Yeah, grows. What I am is what I know. I'm learning love from you each day. You make me feel so much more. I'm thankful for the joy you bring. Thank you. All right, this is our last song. It's called Private Hell. Maybe our last song tonight. It's the first song we ever sang together.
Walk alone, you think you might. There's no way home to set things right. Dreamers drift as much as one. Forgotten memories come undone. All private hell. The one I know.
set up, and I'm going to get some information for you about the American Red Cross. They are all set up in the back. So while seeing things are set up, you can go to check out all the cool information and say hi to the American Red Cross. All right? Be back on here.
Check it out.
or guitar.
Are the vocals too loud for you out there? Are the vocals too loud? No?
Annette? Annette?
show you my drawing. Honey, are you okay? You seem quite distracted. Scratching at my window like a bougainvillea. If we drive toward the sunset, it'll never go down. But we're stuck here in the desert with nobody to hear us. Walking on the shelf of microscopic feelings we slide.
education. This might be a really good thing to go check out. It's on their website, redcrossla.org/volunteer-events. Also, you can learn about becoming a volunteer for American Red Cross. They have a little card you can take, learn about this, stick it in your pocket, and read it later, or read it down. Talk to them about signing up to become a volunteer for American Red Cross. It's a great opportunity to really support your community and help your neighborhood, your family, your friends, others, maybe somebody in a totally different country. They have bookmarks with great information, and this is tips for a positive blood donation experience. So if you have good, healthy blood, not like me, but somebody else who might have good, healthy blood, you can make. Do you have good, healthy blood? So I will give this to you. This tells you all about making a positive blood donation experience. Oh, there you go. Oh, positive, that's good blood. I'm on blood thinners. They don't want my blood. I would screw up the whole mix. I might make it go further though, I don't know. There's this great booklet back here. Every one of you, I want every one of you to take this booklet home because this is your guide to preparedness. And that's, you know, I told you we would talk about preparedness and learn how to be prepared. This is get a kit, make a plan, be informed. Because, you know, it's so easy to be a turtle. You don't think about it, you bury your head, and then all of a sudden something happens. And this tells you about your emergency preparedness kit. They have the best emergency preparedness kits of anybody at American Red Cross. I visited the LA chapter office and was blown away by their amazing emergency preparedness kits. Make a plan. Wonderful information about making a plan for you and your family. And it's right here in this book, step by step, simple instructions for you. And you don't even think about it. Make a route to get out of your home, 2 exits. I'm like, I'll just walk out the door. Maybe I can't walk out the door. How else can I get out of my house? It's going to make me think about it. You need to think about it. Be informed, know your risk. All of this information is right here. I want each of you to take this. Think about preparing for disasters, especially here. We live in earthquake country, but some of us, if we're way on the west side, we also need to think about floods. Because what if we have a tsunami, right? We could have that water come in all of a sudden. We need to think about what our risks are and be prepared for that. Special needs, caring for your pets. Do you have a crate for your pet? There are a lot of shelters that will let you come in with your pet if you have a crate. But if you don't have a crate, they can't help you. If there's a disaster, it's not like you can just go to Petco and pick up a crate. So you have to be prepared. Have that crate just in case. Take advantage of those coupons now. So this helps you be prepared. And it's right there on that table. Pick it up, give them a few bucks, and say thank you. If nothing happens, you are what? There. Right. That's what we're doing. Okay. So that's our little preparedness lesson. I promised you got one, and I might do it again. I've always wanted to be a school teacher. This is my big opportunity tonight. You guys are excellent students. You all get A's. It's that easy.
Wow.
It's that easy.
A for Annette.
A for Annette. I didn't even have to get that teaching certificate.
At the School of Hard Knocks.
Don't worry about germs. All right, so pull out your tickets. We have an artist CD in my hot little hands right here from Seeing Things, that fabulous artist we just enjoyed, and their CD, you'll be glad you did. You'll be glad you bought a ticket because you won the CD. 8507. 8507. It's the last 4 numbers on your ticket.
We have a winner right here.
We have a winner right here. If this, you know, probably have a seating thing,
Let her,
maybe.
let her pick the prize if she wants.
Doug says to let you pick your prize.
What are my choices?
I don't know.
We have other artist CDs, and I have some beautiful bracelets on my finger.
I'll take the bracelets.
Okay, you get a choice of one, not all four. That's a pretty good deal. They're all very pretty. They're all similar. Okay, fabulous. I'll take the ticket. Congratulations.
Yay.
More tickets. See, it's that easy. All right. We'll let you pick again. I like Doug's theories for making me do the work. 8515. 8515. That's like my authoritative voice. If you have ticket 8515, please report to the stage.
Wow, that's really official.
I also wanted to be really official appointment night.
Like do like subway voiceovers, like the voice you hear at the subway.
Subway commercial voiceovers? No, that would be ticket 8515. Your order is ready. That sounds like a pizza parlor. Okay. I don't think anybody left yet who bought a ticket. Look at the last four numbers of your ticket, 8515.
I think we got it.
All right, you got a winner? Woo!
You know what? Since we weren't here to hear the speakers finish, they have
Yay! All right. Eight five 503. This is an early contender. Possibly. Oh, it's over there. Wow. I won. How about that? Ooh. I might take a bracelet, but I might put it back. I was kind of thinking of putting it in the present. Thinking of doing it as a present. One more. Next is one more. I'm allowed to do one more. My sister was in a car accident last week. She totaled her car. She doesn't remember anything. I think the bracelet would be nice. Sorry I can't get your car. I have a bracelet. Sorry, it doesn't have four wheels. Sorry, you can't drive it, but here.
Well, you don't need insurance to wear
But
the
you don't need insurance to wear the bracelet. 8458. That's earlier. Wouldn't that be you? No? Would that be you? promises to take me to Europe one of these days. I'm holding her to it. One of these days, sooner rather than later. I keep threatening.
Hello. Are you good? Almost. I'm twisting it the wrong way.
And she looks so remarkably like my sister-in-law. It constantly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he looks so much like her.
Do you have a picture of her on your phone?
I'll get her on Facebook and show it to you before you. And you're gonna go, wow, yeah, I do.
I want to meet my twin.
Go to San Francisco. We'll go to San Francisco on our way to
Europe.
Europe, and then you'll meet her.
That's totally not on our way.
I don't know. Well, maybe. That's his sister, by the way.
Yeah.
So, my almost sister-in-law tipped over, gives her family love.
Thank you. So usually I'm writing sad and depressing songs. I've been trying very, very hard to write something happy. Don't be cheering yet. This one it's not completely happy, but it's getting there. It's positive. This girl has seen it all, from the top of the world to Montreal. When buildings start closing in, I feel I should be free again. beautiful big purple grand piano, an upright piano, a keyboard, a couch, dressers, bookcases. And then I moved into a real apartment with insulated walls. And that was much, much smaller than my spacious garage. And I had to sell my beautiful purple grand piano. I know. Someone out there right now is playing a piano that looks like it belongs to Prince. So this song was written before I sold it, and it is about my purple piano. It's called Old Joanna. In the UK, slang for the piano is the Oh Joanna. And a British acquaintance of mine said, oh, you play the Oh Joanna? And I was like, what? So apparently that's what they call the piano. Everyone thinks that this is a lesbian song, but it's not. It's about my love for something I no longer own. But I'm not bitter, it's fine. We're moving on. the car over, say we need to talk. I can see the storm clouds coming, the lightning's gonna shine. Know where this is going, it never ends well. I'm so bad at listening, you just want to dwell. Walls go up, I start to cry, and it's plain to see we were never on the same side. Lies, anyone know if you hear me now, listen me love, 'cause I'm more leaves, I'm more louder tears, and listen you keep on punishing me, things that I've said. Let's keep on beating this pretty horse, who cares if it's dead? And I could say I'm sorry, but that just won't do. And I'm all out of words to express this to you. By my tongue, I can't say why. This is so hard, you were never on the same side. I ask, and you wonderful. If you hear me now, please send me love, 'cause I'm more leaves, I'm more than tears, and listen oh, I'm listening with an open heart. I'm listening. I ask, and you won't know if you hear me now. Listen me love, 'cause I'm more leaves, I'm more than tears. Listen ask, and you won't know if you hear me now. Listen me love, 'cause I'm more leaves, more than tears. Listen I feel like a very small little girl playing this piano because my feet barely touch the ground. It's a little awkward playing on my tippy toes. So I'm bringing out my cheat sheets. Don't judge. Which only really lets you know that I'm completely unprepared. Right? But I do love this song, and I am going to be playing it when I go on tour back east for a week and then in Europe for 2. So I have to bust it out at some time. I have CDs for sale in the back, they're 10, and I have matches that you get for free if you sign the email list, which is back there behind you. And I am promoting lighting your pilot and lighting candles, not doing drums. Okay? Just so we get that out there. Right, young ones? We have some young ones over there. They don't get any of that. Thank you guys for hanging out, and NetteRadio, thank you for having me. Don't forget to check out the Red Cross team. They're my face, and that you'll be reminded that for me it isn't over. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you too. Don't forget me, I remember you said sometimes it lasts in love, and sometimes it hurts instead. Nothing compares, no worries, no cares, regrets and mistakes, the memories made. Who would have thought how bittersweet this would taste? Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you too. Don't forget me, I remember you said sometimes it lasts in love, and sometimes it hurts instead. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you too. Don't forget me, I remember you said sometimes it lasts in love, and sometimes it hurts instead. Sometimes it lasts in love, and sometimes it hurts instead. Thanks.
Oh, great job. Oh, yeah. Sorry, it was too loud.
I was so completely mesmerized. I was not on top of my game there. Tiff, that was so good. Seriously, everybody, show some love to Tiff. She had this room on a string, right? So we're going to do a little bit of auction here, along with our opportunity drawing. And then we'll have Lisa Nipso and Alan Carey separately together. Wouldn't that be great if we could get them to perform together? Now that would be a dream ticket. We'll have to work on that. Ooh. You may say, where am I getting all this gorgeous jewelry from? I have cards. I snagged them from the table. My very, very beautiful and wonderfully talented friend. It's Meredith Jim Tree. Yes. Her name is Elaine. This is Meredith Elaine. So go up there and show her some fabulous love, her incredible talents and wonderful jewelry. She donates this stuff to us each month so we can help support these different causes. And the gorgeous quality, beautiful, beautiful jewelry. And it was all displayed nicely, and then I was in such a rush, I just grabbed it, and now I'm in a huge mess. So we're going to do one more opportunity drive, and we're going to do some auction real quick, and we'll have some more fabulous music. Tickets. Who's got a ticket? $8,514. $8,514. Eileen. All right. Now, part of tonight, we also did a little bit of auction. And that is to help raise money for our charity. I have these gorgeous earrings. Look how pretty these are. It's gorgeous crystal and blue earrings. I don't remember what it's silver. They're just absolutely stunning. Look how pretty. And all the money goes to American Red Cross. You can do cash, you can do check. If you only have your ATM card, there's a bank right over here, so you can go get some extra cash. But remember, everything goes to American Red Cross, and I'd love for you guys to help us out with some of this great jewelry, and get a good present for someone you love, and help American Red Cross. So would somebody like to start at maybe $10 for these gorgeous earrings? They're so beautiful. 10? We've got 10 right now for these gorgeous earrings. Anybody like to go 15? Hey, Doug, can you turn on the AC? It's dripping.
I don't have it.
Ask Lexi. It's dripping on the light. Explode. Oh, no. We're at 10 right now. Do we want to go 15 of these earrings, or just stay at 10? I've got tons of great stuff. But I would like to help American Red Cross. All right, $10 for these gorgeous earrings. Going once? 15? Oh, you're going to go 15 yourself? Wow, that's wonderful. Thank you. We're at $15 from the same generous person for these fabulous earrings. We're at $15 for these earrings. They're so beautiful. Going once? 20! I'm in love. That's it. I'm in love with you. $20 for these beautiful earrings. Going once. Going twice. So. They're so beautiful. Alan and Carrie's performing tonight. You'll get to appreciate their incredible talents and some fabulous earrings as well. This is one of my favorite bracelets. It's pink. That might be one of the reasons why I like it, because I'm a girly girl. And then it's got some black mauve stones in there. And makes kind of a nice statement bracelet, if you will. So, start this at 10 as well. Anybody want to go 10 on this gorgeous bracelet? Besides, say me, I would go 10 on this gorgeous bracelet.
It's pink jade.
Pink jade? I'll definitely do a lot of good stuff here. I might have to fight Doug on a few pieces. There's 15. Oh, see, this is the one you were wearing, right? Yeah, see, it's so pretty on you. Now I know why. So you should. I wore it once too, but it's really pretty. All right, so we're at 15. Are we gonna fight over it? Doug says no. All right, 15 going once. Oh, it's so beautiful. 15 going twice. I'm showing how gorgeous it is modeling it. Where it goes with my outfit. It really does. All right, 15 sold. I've come to realize I can't have everything that I auction, no matter how much I want it all. Sad, sad world. 15. You will love it. It's really infused with love from both Elaine and myself, right? Because I did wear it a whole night. This necklace is so fabulous. Do you love this necklace? I love this necklace. Tell us about, very quickly, we have.
They're all stones.
All
Some are
stones.
precious stones and some wood in them. But they're all symmetrical stones.
Symmetrical stones and some wood. Beautiful, fun, funky piece, especially if you're setting off like a solid, not like a pattern. Envision it more against like a solid.
They're healing
Not my
stones.
boob, but just a solid,
They're healing
not the
stones.
boob. Healing stones.
Yes.
Could heal my boob. All right, so start at 10 for this beautiful necklace. Who would like to go 10 for this beautiful necklace? Remember, gift as well. And all the money goes to help American Red Cross. It's beautiful. Fun and funky. I need like a non-powdery not the boob. It's like the closest part I can find. See, now you can see it on a solid palette. It's very beautiful. You can also come closer for a closer look. In consideration of time, I can demonstrate some other fabulous pieces. They're very, very beautiful. So you might say, oh no, I really like this dangling one better as opposed to the choker piece. And I would say, okay, because I'm flexible. We have so many gorgeous pieces, and I really do want to make sure that you get to see them and we benefit American Red Cross as well as possible. This is so pretty. Gorgeous blue stone.
Coral.
Blue coral.
No.
Oh, coral with the blue stone and silver. It is like a double with a blue dress. That is this necklace's official new name, double with a blue dress, right there. Lizzie, you should name all of these now. And then this one, which I've always really liked, the crystal with the wire wrapping, is very pretty. Wire wrap around a blue stone.
Lapis.
The lapis. Very beautiful. All right, so somebody wants to do $10 on one of these necklaces. Kick these necklaces off. Get Lisa up here. I know, everybody's shy today. I think I'm gonna do $10 on this lapis. I just love that. Silver lapis. That's me right there. I love it. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, love that. So, right there. There we go. This, that other thing I've got. these wonderful pieces are donated to help the American Red Cross. You can come up and take a look. Very pretty bracelet. It's very pretty. It's like a pinky purple with crystals. All right, well, since we have no more takers, and I want to get Lisa up here so we have equal time for our music. We'll have some music, and then perhaps we'll do a little bit more opportunity drawing while Elaine is setting up. That sounds like fun. So, are you ready, my dear? All right. Now, I've known Lisa well. We've done some shows together, and tonight, last night she worked so hard mastering a CD, I think she got less sleep than I did, and I got 2 hours of sleep. So, she got less than 2 hours of sleep. So, this lady, super talented, incredibly compassionate, and uber exhausted, so she needs all of our love. We're gonna hold her up, all right? We're gonna hold her up. Right? You're so good. Are you gonna play? And she's gonna end with a song that will give you chills.
Yeah, it's the pipes. And any electric guitars.
Single coil syndrome.
Well, that's going to drive me nuts. I wonder, somebody actually said something to me when I've been mastering and producing a project. This guy said, I feel really bad for you. You know, you were born a girl with dog ears.
But it will go off. It will cycle on and off. So it's not.
I'm not turning anything off. It's my sound. At least you could be in the right key. songs from my Unlock My Heart CD, which is on the shelf over there for $10 and take it home with you. This one's called Blue Around the Edges. Blue around the edges, flash across the night skyway. Make a wish that you come home. No one's listening, but I say it anyway. My heart is troubled tonight. Now that we tried to save us, wasted lots of precious time. You taught me love was dangerous. So what's a girl to do? Now that we're at the end of the road, it was a hard ride, but we finally made it just in time to say goodbye, but not hello. Oh, my heart. Oh, my soul loves you, always will. The distance now makes you feel so close. Memory plays tricks with the past. I gotta turn my life around, find a home, a love that will last. Oh, my heart. Oh, my soul loves you, always will. I dream around the open sea. I look for you, and I know that I can't find you anywhere. So if you live inside me now, why do I feel so alone? Oh, my heart. Oh, my soul loves you, always will. Oh, my heart. Oh, my soul loves you, always will. Oh, my heart. Please be still. So a friend of mine named Bruce Michael Miller and I were sitting around exchanging these really weird things that we've been through, that we put up with in relationships when the sex was really hot. And we were just, we were just throwing things back and forth, like, she can't cook an egg, and he can't change a tire, and just all the stuff. We were cracking each other up. And then he said, we should write a song. So we did, and I've got to change my settings here, so just give me a second. This is going to sound really different than my Ricky Backer.
I figured that.
Okay. It's going to could be a little bit loud, so.
Okay.
You know what? Let me make a change.
15 minutes to go.
on June 3rd, I flew into LaGuardia from Shreveport, Louisiana. And I don't know what to call it other than my 12-string guitar, but it's sort of like an extension of me, had been driven over by the baggage truck and was pulverized. They sent it down the baggage belt for me to find that way, and I haven't had a 12-string since. So, oops. No, there it is. Anyway, so I've been playing my Rickenbacker and 6-string baritone and other things, which has been good for me, but my main axe has always been a 12-string, so I'm a little bit fish out of water. Anyway, I'm waiting for my guitar any day, every week, and it should be here, but it's Australian made, so I can't wait to plug it in and get into it. Let me just make sure. This is going to be good. That's perfect. I like it loud. That's good. So there's this mom, and she lives in Elmsford, New York. She drives to Arlington 4 or 5 times a year to visit her son, who was 20 when he was killed in Iraq in 2005. And there was a special program called Arlington, A Call to Honor. I was watching this program and watching the story, which is just one of the many stories within it. And at the end, as she was talking about what she does, she brings roses and his favorite childhood story, and then they cut to the graveyard, and she's sitting at the gravestone reading this childhood story, and I was like on the couch bawling my head off. And then at the end, she just said, "I just don't want him to be forgotten." And then the narrator ends that piece with, they say that Arlington is the saddest acre in America. And I, of course, being the songwriting whore, that I just burst through my tears and into the studio and I was very inspired by it, obviously. And I found her on Facebook, oddly enough. And I'm in the process of recording it. And the other part of this, I don't know if Nikki's here, because Nikki, is that Artie Colatrava, who we've done several benefits here at the Talking Stick for, actually helped me finish the lyric. And he's been battling cancer for the last 3 years and passed away last Friday. So it's been a hard week. And he never got to hear this finish. So we're actually in the studio tonight recording bass. Fribo, I don't know if you know who Fribo is, he's going to be playing bass on this, a really good friend of Artie's. And then Deborah Dobkin is going to be finishing it with percussion. So it's all of the friends of his. So I hope you can hear it, at some level.
future gone to slaughter. I stand at the gates of hell, hearing stories you can't tell. Soldiers dying, heroes now, living with my grief somehow. Eternity keeps calling. I now hear your voice. One by one keeps falling. Never anyone's choice. Oh, Arlington, saddest speaker in our nation. Oh, Arlington, never a destination. We will not forget you. 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 Oh, Arlington, standing speaker in our nation. Oh, Arlington, never a destination. Oh, Arlington, saddest speaker in our nation. Oh, Arlington, never a destination. Never a destination. No, never a destination. Soldiers go. When will we ever learn? When will we ever learn? Thank you very much. Thank you all for inviting me this night.
All right, you guys, that's Lisa and Enzo. Give her lots of love. You know, my dad is a soldier, and his brother is a soldier, and lots of us have family members who are soldiers. My uncle is buried in Arlington, and that's where my dad will lay to rest when his time comes. And that song just, right here, right? And the first time I listened to it, Lisa sent it to me last week, first time I listened to it, I was bawling. A little more control tonight, but I was bawling last week. sharing that, because I am a super emotional girl, so thank you. And I want to have one of our representatives from American Red Cross come up and speak with you for just a few minutes before, or while Eileen gets set up, maybe it would be a good idea. Just so that she could find out a little bit more about American Red Cross, instead of just me blabbering about it, we can have a unique and personal perspective with a professional viewpoint. So, Mary, right? I'm not always on. Mary Lynn, American Red Cross, and then we'll be in the front so that Eileen's going to.
Yeah, well, thank you guys all for coming and supporting Red Cross and NetteRadio tonight. Really happy to be here, and thanks again for your support. But, as many of you know, Red Cross is an international symbol. Everyone knows, the Red Cross sign, but we do more than just blood drives. We do help out with disaster relief all across the U.S., all across the world. And so we can't do that without the support of our volunteers. And so we help with disaster relief from personal disasters such as a residential fire. So if you were to have a residential fire in your home, Red Cross would be there. We'd be there with a representative to help you emotionally, through that hard time. But we'd also find a place for you to stay. So if you didn't have relatives to go to, we'd find a hotel for you. We'd bring you clothes. We'd bring you food. We'd be there for you. So for larger scale disasters, such as the flooding that just happened in Delaware, we're there for those individuals as well. And so, again, we couldn't do this without the help of our volunteers as well as our donors. And so, thanks again for you guys being here tonight. But asking you to, maybe try and dig a little deeper and see if you can help us out with an extra $5. When I'm asking my friends for support, I always ask if they can maybe, go on that $10 cocktail Saturday night and give that $10 to the Red Cross. So, try to cut where you can in your budget and help us out. We have some awesome jewelry such as what I'm wearing right now, a bracelet. That's a pretty good trade-off. $10 to the Red Cross and you get a bracelet. So help us out in any way you can. It's greatly appreciated. Who knows, maybe someday we'll be at your home, or when the big earthquake does happen in California, Red Cross will be there to help you. So if you guys have any questions about disaster preparedness as well, that's kind of what I'm passionate about. So I'll be in the back talking to you about how we can be prepared for that next big disaster. And in the Red Cross, we say it's not a matter of if a disaster will occur, but when. So it's just taking the steps that you need to be ready so that you can live your life normally after that disaster happens. So please come talk to us in the back, and also buy some raffle tickets, maybe take place in that action that we might be having next. But thank you again, guys.
I'm going to steal this for 2 more seconds, and then we're going to have Eileen get up here. You're going to be right behind me. I'm going to do a couple more of these things. So grab your tickets. If you're still here, you're a winner. Right? That's how it works. The keeper of the ticket wins the worm or something. Make that up. It's super creative. You can laugh at me all you want when you get home, but not right now. 8499. All right, my darling. Would you like a piece of jewelry? Or would you like a CD? Or would you like a piece of jewelry and a CD? Because you're the most generous girl I've ever met in my life. Tennessee. How about that? See, that is fate right there. She was meant to have that CD. All right, so I've got a piece of jewelry. 8516. Let's say that. 8516. 8516 going once, twice. 8516. And how about 8520? You like that? It comes and goes. It's kind of moody. 8520. But it comes and goes as the electricity cycles through.
Thank you for great sound.
Oh, you're welcome. It sounded wonderful.
So there'll be times when it's not there. It's not like you can make it go away because nobody has electricity. That would be bad. See? Now it's off. All right, 8520. Oh, see, you're smarter than everybody. 8518, I want to do one more piece of jewelry. Somebody have a ticket. Oh, and then Eileen's going to play. 8505. We're just going to whip them out. Somebody says, that's me, that's me. 8501. 8523. Yay! Woo-hoo! Next month, we already have our show booked. How about that? I'm so on top of it, we even have a poster up, which never happens. Next month is the Go Girls Music Fest. We have 7 bands performing. We're raising money and awareness for the Red Bread Movement, which is a student initiative to help prevent sex trafficking and sex slavery in Nepal, which is pretty big of these students to put that together. So we're helping with that next month. We'll be here October 14th. So to remind you of that, poster on the wall. But right now, the fabulous Eileen Carey, out of the way. Let's switch your mic. Give them a lot of
Sometimes I lie awake and I've been longing for you so bad. I only wanted to end, never see you again. My mind starts to toss and turn. If I could make it this far alone, why can't I own much of a town? Without you in my life, now do you even care what I need? Oh, Last night you turned around so fast as rain always bring her back. You take a set out like a knife. All the secrets you hide, and how was it then compared to what is in this building? Now what I know, we're better than that. Love is better than that. Now do you understand what I mean? Oh, feel the same. When love is burning in my heart, a fire's running wild. I need your loving arms around me, so finish what you start. Yeah, love is burning in my heart, a fire's running wild. I need your loving arms around me, so finish what you start. Yeah, love is burning up my heart. You even care what I need. Oh, feel the same. When love is burning in my heart, my fire's running wild. I need your loving arms around me, so finish what you start. Yeah, love is burning in my heart, my fire's running wild. I need your loving arms around me, so finish what you start. Yeah, love is burning up my heart. Oh, love is burning up my heart. Yeah, love is burning up my heart. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, burning up my heart. That was off the first CD, Possibilities. This next tune is called Wait There. It's off the Moving On CD, which is out there somewhere on that table. And it's about challenging your fears. Just go right through them. Right, guys? Like we do. Every day. Standing on this mountain, staring at the water. Everything I want is over there. I'll have to risk it all. I wonder if I oughta. Should I? Could I? Do I have a brand new tattoo? Dreaming with my eyes wide open. Just wishing at home and won't get me there. I'm gonna tattoo reach me on my finger. I knew it's out there, and I could get it right there.
something that we're not like too pleased with. But we get rid of it fast. Anyways, it's called Faith. So off the Moving On CD, which is around here somewhere. Yes.